Hello students. In this video, we're diving into the exciting world of squares and cubes in math. First up, let's talk about square numbers. A square number is simply what you get when you multiply a number by itself. For example, 8 to the power of 2 equals 64. Just remember that all square numbers are positive. Now, onto square roots. The square root of a number is the value that, when multiplied by itself, gives you the original number. We write it using the symbol, square root. For instance, square root 81 equals 9, square root 81 equals square root 9 into 9. Next, we have perfect squares. A number is perfect square if it can be expressed as the square of a whole number. For example, 121 is a perfect square because it's the square of 11. Here are a few properties of squares. The squares of the first 10 numbers end in digits like 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, or 9. Even numbers squared are always even, while odd numbers squared are always odd. Perfect squares end with an even number of zeros. Now, let's talk about Pythagorean triplets. These are special sets of three numbers, like m, n, and p, where m squared plus n squared equals p squared. You can find these triplets using a simple formula, 2m, m squared plus 1, and m squared minus 1, for any number m greater than 1. So, how do we find the square root of a number? Prime factorization. Break the number down into its prime factors, group them in pairs, and multiply one from each pair. Long division. You can also use the long division method by grouping digits and subtracting until you get your answer. You can even estimate square roots. For example, to estimate the square root of 140, look at the two perfect squares around it, 121, which is 11 to the power of 2, and 144, which is 12 to the power of 2. This tells us the square root of 140 is somewhere between 11 and 12. Now, let's jump to cubes. A cube is what you get when you multiply a number by itself 3 times. For example, 4 to the power of 3 equals 4 into 4 into 4 equals 64. Just like square roots, we have cube roots too. A cube root is the number that, when multiplied by itself 3 times, gives the original number. We use the symbol cube root. For example, the cube root of 27 is 3. To find the cube root, you can use prime factorization by breaking the number into prime factors, grouping them into sets of 3, and multiplying one from each. Or use long division, just like you would for square roots. And now, here's a question for you. What is the square of 6? Share your answer in the comments below. The complete curriculum for Class 8 is available on our channel. Check out all the links provided in the description below. Please make sure to like, share, and comment for more such videos.